We rolling? Sub team. These are my friends right here, baby. Here they are. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about our good friends from Waco at Baylor University and the sexual assault scandal they've been going through lately, and how it's affected the football program by tarnishing its rise to success, resulting in the removal of several high-ranking administrators, and causing the program to suffer due to its failure to keep and retain some of the players that are supposed to be part of the future. So, starting with how long this scandal has been, according to the Waco Tribune, the first incident was reported back in 2012 when Terwin Elliott was assaulted a former student at a party in Waco, and also former Boise State player Sam Ukwachu, in what is probably the most infamous incident, was dismissed from the Boise State team due to a violation of team policy. And it turns out a couple years later that violation of team policy is actually like a sexual assault and a rape charge. So the fact that he was able to easily transfer over to Baylor kind of raised a lot of questions. You know, how much did Art Briles know? How much did the rest of the staff know? And this caused him and a lot of other people to lose their jobs. So on May 18th, ESPN and other media outlets reported that Baylor had opted to fire head football coach Art Briles, and also a couple of days later, they reassigned Ken Starr to a chancellor role. And even though a few days after that he decided that was not appropriate, so he resigned from that role, and now he's just a professor at the law school. So some research from Business Insider highlighted culture at Baylor that, quote, failed to hold the team accountable, discouraged victims from filing new complaints, and numerous occasions neglected to remove victims from potentially dangerous situations with their assailants. The changing of the guard has had a lot of effects on Baylor and their culture, and will continue to have effects on the program going forward because of this controversy. Many former Baylor commits are exiting, and are hoping to play elsewhere. According to Fox Sports, Baylor has granted releases to 5 2016 signees, and then adding insult to injury, one of those has ended up committing to the university sentence. Another thing is, if Baylor wishes to make football a top priority, it seemed like they would want to make sure they were good at it. I mean, they've kind of only been good recently. I could list all sorts of stats, facts, things that make even the most passionate Baylor fans shut up, but the fact is that's like the opposite of what they should be doing. They've been shutting up far too long when it comes to these issues. Deadspin calls their lack of action and silence deafening. This scandal has tarnished the integrity of the program, cost many high-ranking officials their jobs, and harmed the future of the program. And I know we were kind of making a joke out of this, but that's not funny. I don't find sexual assault or conspiracies or cover-ups, any of that. That's not a laughing matter to me. However, Baylor University is a laughing matter to me, and I like to maintain at least a shred of dignity and respect. So unlike Baylor administrators, I want to thank you all for your part. It's been fun to give this speech to you guys, and I guess I'll leave it there. I could tell Baylor jokes all day, but I think I'm going to get in trouble if I go over 5 minutes, so let's leave it at that.